Hey everyone, wanted to do a quick video just to show you the Swiss Army knives that I own and that I carry in my pocket every day. And I'll start out with this one here, which is the Victorinox Cadet, which has the A-lock scales on it. Got all the tools open here just to save time in the video, but you've got a fingernail file and they call it a nail cleaner up here, just a tip. Large flathead screwdriver, bottle opener, wire stripper. This tool here is a can opener, plus it's got a small Phillips and small flathead, which can open Phillips screws as well because it's kind of got a tapered end right here. And then the main blade, of course. So there's the Cadet with all the tools there. I don't want to spend too much time on the tools because most people know the tools on a Victorinox. Got your key ring, of course. But I really like this knife to carry in my pocket. I wanted something small. This is the 84 millimeter size, so it's not as big as the largest Victorinox knives. I think they're 90 something millimeters, but I wanted something small that would basically just disappear in my pocket, and also have all the tools that I kind of wanted, the standard set of tools. I actually prefer the fingernail file on this as opposed to a second blade. That's just my preference. I actually find the fingernail file to be quite handy. I wanted to stick with a knife that only had 2 layers here, the 2 spring backs, just to keep it as thin as possible. Most of the other Victorinox A-locks knives have three layers, which is still pretty thin. I mean, just to give you an idea of the size here, I mean, it's about as big as my index finger. It's about as thick. I've stacked it up. I don't have them right here, but it's about 5 quarters. If you take 5 quarters and stack them up, that's how thick it is. But just really thin, disappears in the pocket, and I like that. The problem with the A-locks handles, which actually they have a great grip on them, they're just kind of, knurled in there, but you don't have your tweezers and your toothpick. So to supplement the Cadet, I carry this on my keychain. This is a Victorinox Rambler, which this is just a little itty bitty thing. Has its own small blade, so that's another reason I don't have the second blade on that, is because this one takes care of that for me. Pair of scissors, which is the other big thing that the Cadet doesn't have that is quite handy. This one has a small flathead driver up here, and then another fingernail file, so this is a little redundant for me. And then this tool here, which is you have the wire stripper, bottle opener, and this one actually it's like a real Phillips driver on the end. So the combination of the small tool here on the Cadet, which can kind of get your medium-sized Phillips screws, anything that's really small, I can handle with this. So that actually works well. I don't consider it redundant. And then, of course, I've got the toothpick and I've got the tweezers. So I'm not really missing out on anything. So those 2 knives, carry the Cadet in my pocket, and this just as on my keychain. I used to carry this bottle opener on my keychain, but I figured I might as well step it up to something more useful, since the Rambler is about the same size as this thing, and this has a bottle opener plus a whole lot more, so it doesn't really take up extra space. But there you go, just a quick video showing off those 2 knives real quick. I love them. They work out really well. These ones have all the tools that I really need for everyday carry. The other knife I was looking at that would basically be a combination of these 2 is the Wenger Evolution 16. It has, the tweezers, the toothpick, the pair of scissors, the blade, all those tools in one knife. But it costs about the same as the 2 of these, and it's just a little bit bulkier. My main driver for these knives was just something that would disappear in my pocket and it wouldn't be an annoyance, because then I would probably carry it less. But these I carry every day and they're really handy. I highly recommend them. Let me know if anybody has any questions about them, but there's that. So Victorinox A-locks Cadet and the Victorinox Rambler. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching.